Namaste. Welcome to RSV Group of Schools YouTube channel. Today we will discuss Class 8 Mathematics Chapter 3 Understanding Quadrilaterals, and my topic is Types and Properties of Quadrilateral. The fourth type is rhombus. As we know that parallelogram is similar to rectangle, so we can say that rhombus is also similar to square. Now we will draw the rhombus at there. That is a rhombus. At square, rhombus is first property is same, that AB, C and D, in which AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. These all sides are equal to each other. That is the first one property of rhombus. All sides are equal. Now, the second property is about diagonal. Okay, students, you can see that is the diagonal which I am drawing at there. So, we can say, you can see very easily that these two diagonals are perpendicular bisector to each other, and that is second property which I am writing, that diagonals are perpendicular bisect each other. Okay, student. Now, similarly rhombus, we have another one type, that is kite. But there are a little bit difference in the kite. What we have, you can see, that is the figure of kite. Okay, students. And in the figure of kite, what we have, adjacent sides are equal, means AD is equals to CD and AB is equals to BC. Okay, AD is equals to CD and AB is equals to BC. We will write the first one property at there. Adjacent sides are equal. Okay, students, now we will take the second point. In the pair of kite, we can say that opposite angle, these two angles are equal, but only and only one pair of opposite angle is equal. Okay, so one pair of opposite angle are equal. Okay, that is the second one property. And the last property is the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. You can see that is the third one property, that diagonals bisect at 90 degrees to each other. Okay, students, firstly rhombus. In rhombus, all the sides are equal. These four sides are equal. Second property is diagonals of a rhombus bisect at 90 degrees. And similarly, I am taking a kite at here. In kite, adjacent sides are equal, means AD is equals to DC and AB is equals to BC. Okay, and the second property is one pair of opposite angle, only one pair. That I am not taking this pair, that is angle A and angle C are equal to each other. Okay, and the third is similar to rhombus, the diagonals are bisect each other at 90 degrees. Now we will take the fifth part, that is trapezium. Okay, now let me discuss about trapezium. What is it? That is also a four-side figure, but that is different from all the other figures. How it is? You can see in this figure A, B, C and D. The first property of trapezium is that one pair of opposite side, AB and CD, are parallel to each other. The first one property, that one pair of opposite sides is parallel, only parallel, they are not equal. Okay, student, and what is the sign of parallel in the figure? We will draw it like that. That is the sign of parallel. And these two sides, AD and BC, are non-parallel sides. Okay. And the second property, which are not mostly used, but if non-parallel sides are equal, if that is not a property, if non-parallel sides are equal, then this type of trapezium is known as, then it is known as isosceles trapezium. Okay students, isosceles trapezium. Okay students, I am repeating again. In the trapezium, first property is one pair of opposite sides is equal and parallel, and if non-parallel sides are equal, so it is known as isosceles trapezium. Now let's take first example for understanding that how we will find the sides or the values of x and y on the basis of the properties of quadrilateral. That is the first one question, which is G, U and S is a parallelogram. We will write that there that G, U and S is a parallelogram. As I told you, that is the sign of parallelogram. Now we have to find out these two sides. How we will find out? We know that the properties of a parallelogram are opposite sides are equal to each other. So we can say that UN, side UN is equals to side GS. Okay. Now what is the value of UN? That is 18. 18 is equals to what is the value of GS? That is 3x. Okay students. Now we have to find out the value of x. So we will send this 3 in divide. So 18 upon 3 is equals to x. Now 3 table 18 is comes at 6 times. So value of x is equals to 6 at there. Okay students. Now when we put that there, that is 3 6 are 18, and you can see they both are equal. Now we will take these two sides. So how we will solve them? Opposite sides like GU is equals to NS. Okay students. Now put the values of them. That is 3y minus 1 is equals to 26. Okay students. Now send this minus 1 in the form of plus. That is 26 plus 1, which is equals to 27 at it. Okay. Now send this 3 in divide, and when we are just doing the divide of 27 by 3, we get the value of y is equals to 9. Okay, that is the value of y. Now we will put it at there. That is 3 multiply y value is 9 minus 1. 9 3s are 27. 27 minus 1 is equals to 26. They both are equal to each other. Okay, now we will take the second example, which is given at there, RU and S. That is again a parallelogram. Now we have to find out this and this. How we will find out? Let me recall the properties of the parallelogram, that diagonals bisect each other. Means if I am taking O at there, that is the point where both of these diagonals intersect each other. Okay, so we can say that RO is equals to NO. Okay students, and SO is equals to U. So we will take firstly SO is equals to OU. What is the value of SO? That is 20. And what is the value of UO? That is y plus 7. Find the value of y. Send this 7 in equals. That is 20 minus 7 is equals to y. So y is equals to 30. Now we will take RO is equals to NO. That is 16 is equals to x plus y. Okay students. Now we have to put the value of y at there. So that is put value of y is equals to 30. Now 16 is equals to x plus 13. Send this 13 in equal. That is 16 minus 13 is equals to x. That is 3. So what is the value of x we have? That is 3. Now value of y is 13. So 13 plus 7 is equals to 20 we have. You can see Bisect means they both are equal. 20 is equals to 20. And similarly, when we put the value at there, x is 3 and y is 13. 3 plus 13 is equals to 16. So they both are equal to each other. Okay, students?